Hey, what's up, everyone? Dr. Anthony Mattis here. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the Hopes and Dreams Bar. Um, Man, if you're someone who has a lot of hope, that's awesome. And if you're someone who has a lot of dreams, that's awesome. That's where a lot of your creations need to start from. Basically that space of possibilities. It's like, what would you like your future to look like 5 years from now? Or what would you like your future to be like 5 years from now? And perceive like the energy of that, or 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now. Perceive the energy of that. Like, don't like try to come to like a conclusion of what you want it to actually like look like, right? Because then that actually boxes it in and creates limitation in and of itself because of the actual picture, so to speak. But if you could sort of like tap into the energy of what you like your future to be like, the types of things you want to surround yourself with. You want to live in the mountains, you want to live by the sea, do you want to have two homes, one in the mountains and one by the sea? Or do you prefer to be in like a metropolitan area? Uh, and all those things are great, right? So in order to begin to start generating, creating our lives, we have to sometimes have a sense, like an energetic sense of what we enjoy, what we desire, the type of friends you want to surround yourself with. But here's the thing, here's why a lot of the times like those things don't actually show up. Number one is a lot of people hope and dream, but they don't do any of the generating, creating, and instituting parts and pieces of that, right? It's like you can hope and dream all you want, but if you expect things just to show up without you actually choosing things and unchoosing things, and those things aren't going to show up. They're going to remain sort of like in the realm of the hope and dream realm. And that's where being in the question is actually a gift, because it's like, okay, what can I add to my life today that will create my future right away? So again, what I love about the bars in general is it begins to dissolve those places where you have a lot of unconsciousness and anti-consciousness around certain particular topics like money, like hopes and dreams. um, People talk all the time about what they'd like their future to be like, but yet they're not doing anything in the now moment or in the next 10 seconds that match the energy of what they're saying they're hoping and dreaming for. So the gift of the bars is begins to create the space where where if there are things that you're coming up against that you can't necessarily perceive, or you can't see, or you don't know why every time you go to generate create something it never really works out. Maybe there are some things wrapped around those areas of hoping and dreaming, and that once they can begin to sort of like dissolve and melt away, you finally actually have the space to be aware of what the actual choices you're making today, what future that is actually going to create, at least energetically. Because it's not about coming to like a conclusion, like if I choose this, this is going to show up later. No, it's more like, if I choose this, does this match the energy of the future that I like to create? And it's a simple yes, no. And so you begin to have that space available to you as you're getting your bars ran, as you're getting your hopes and dreams bar ran, because you realize, you know what, I need to get off my ass and start making some choices. And again, it's not about doing, it's really about being. And it's about also getting rid of the things in your life that don't create to your future. Okay. And it may be some things that you like, right? Or maybe people that you actually like. But do those particular choices, does that particular job or is that particular relationship match the future that you'd like to have? Because if it doesn't, why are you still choosing it? Right. So hopes and dreams bars kind of gets you out of the sitting on the couch, or being on Facebook all day, hoping and dreaming that your life is going to turn out the way you had hoped. The only way your life is going to turn out the way that you hope, and what would it take for it to turn out better than however you hoped and dreamed, is that you have to choose. And there's going to be some things you're going to have to unchoose as well. So look at your choices. And if you're having a hard time being able to see what your choices are creating, be able to perceive what your choices are creating, you probably need to get your hopes and dreams bar. And if you're one of those people who talk, 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 about your hopes and your dreams, but you're not really doing anything in the now moment to create that, you want to get your hopes and dreams bars ran. So, but really, anytime you get your bars ran, you want to get all the bars ran. But I just wanted to share some insight that I had with regards to the hopes and dreams bar. I hope that helps somewhat. Um, but you could look at that in any way, even with your body. It's like, what would you want your body to be like 5, 10 years from now? I'm not talking about having the perfect supermodel body or anything like that, but how would you like it to be like? How would you like to move through space? Or kind of clothes do you see yourself wearing? So, remember, bodies feel, the being sense, right? So how would you like your body to feel 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Because I know when my body's not feeling good, life's not too much fun. Doesn't matter how much money you have. So I know that I want to do whatever I need to do by having a body that I enjoy living in, basically. So anyway, so there's lots of hopes and dreams kind of stuff out there. Get your bars ran so you can start creating the space for you, for your life, for your living. And yeah, what choices can you actually make today that will contribute to the future that you are hoping and dreaming for right away? And I'll leave you with that. Bye for now, and I hope to see you someday in person soon.